about treatments for those who have epilepsy. In recent years, many developments have been made to find treatments for epilepsy and seizures. Some of the more recent ones include Epidiolex drugs that are derived from marijuana and CBD oil, and wristbands, and also some new developments on seizure alert dogs. A double-blind study by the New England Journal of Medicine studied the effect of cannabis-derived drug called Epidiolex on rare, severe forms of epilepsy in children. This study established what many parents have been beating their head against the wall trying to tell doctors. Cannabis, the ingredients in cannabis drugs help these kids. And specifically the CBD oil or the CBD ingredient helps. So for those, medical marijuana is also legal in certain states, but there's also a difference between medical marijuana and CBD oil. And the parents have been claiming the CBD helps the seizures. And this study finally confirmed it helps with the condition. A second technology, a wearable wristband called Embrace, was created by Empatica, which is a company developed, the Embrace is a wristband developed by MIT professor that's able to monitor signals and alert caregivers and patients who wear the device of their potential seizure. According to the company, the wristband Empatica, Embrace has sensors that can track pulse, body motion, temperatures, and electrodermal activity, which involves subtle electrical changes across the body. This technology can also be used for disorders such as autism, anxiety, depression, and PTSD. And as far as the dog thing goes, dogs can also alert patients that suffer from some of these things too. There's PTSD dogs and stuff like that. According to the National Geographic channel, or according to National Geographic, dogs can sniff out drugs and not only sniff out drugs and explosives, they can also sense and detect seizures, which this has also been known for years, but there's just some new development on, this is just new development on the topic. A new study conducted at Medical Mutts here in Indianapolis has found that humans emit some odorous chemicals during seizures. Which, by the way, I have seizures and I did not know this. Researchers took sweat samples of epilepsy patients during various activities, including having a seizure, and we're then able to train dogs to recognize samples, or, yeah, to recognize which samples were taken during a seizure. I personally think this would be an awesome, this is like awesome, going to be an awesome thing for society, because there's, and I did a study on this a couple years back. There's almost 3 million people with epilepsy, including myself, and we, depending on your severity level, I mean, we can have seizures daily, we can have them once or twice a year, or 2 years in between, but we're dependent, and these new treatments will make us be able to be more independent, and we can be able to drive, and, not have to worry about, living alone, or living with somebody who maybe doesn't necessarily know what to do when somebody has a seizure. They can just, if your wristband alerts you, it's like, you better help me. Call 911. So I think it'll be awesome. I think these treatments will be awesome and hopefully help a lot of people. And that's my report.